Oh, welcome back, everybody. I'm Absurdum. We're going to play some more Harvestella. We left off last episode. It's a really long episode. Kind of finishing the main storyline stuff, but now we're kind of in the epilogue, and we'll see what that's all about. Absurdum, are you awake? No, just let yourself in my house. Good morning. Morning. His shoes look like they would tear up my floorboards. That's all I'm saying. I was received a communicate from Nivaz. We may be able to find a hint that will help us bring an end to the Quietus. Really? That was very easy. I've yet to confirm it myself, so I cannot say for certain. Come to the Castle of Illusion once you're ready. Well, today will be a big day, so that might be hard for us. We didn't get anything for, like, saving the world to me. Okay. Cats are doing. Being weird. Castle Lewis times. Castle Lewis, new object lands in the Northern Sea. A new object has landed in the Northern Sea. The area is dangerous, so please try to avoid it. That's it? Okay, great. Look at that rice plate. Oh, yeah. Only a long time. To go there and just buy more. I don't know what the rice will really sell for. Let's see here. We'll sell like 10 just to say we did. And I'm pretty much just gonna put. I don't know if I really need more sugars or not. There's a lot of things that involve sugars. I guess we'll sell some. I don't know if we really need the money or not. But. How much money we're gonna get for that? But a lot of like good desserts use like sugar, so I kind of liked it. Most importantly, now that we've collected all those, let's see what the book has to say. I really want this fairy thing. 1, 10. Hey, we got the fairy stone. Okay, nice. 30, 60. Because next we get the mayonnaise maker and cave biome 5, which is pretty cool. 100. Oh, right, that's all of them. Plus, I think we'll get the Mocha Cocoa too. 12 is still very far away from what we need. Aristotle, wisdom awakens, latent powers within Absurdum. The peak of human insight, principle that governs all things. You acquire the Aristotle job class. Okay, Aristotle job class. A job that can summon fairies. We got achievement for unlocking all jobs. Fairies while casting magic attacks. Its skill and attack attributes change depending on the fairy summoned. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, obviously we're going to select it. Change your summoned fairy. Well, that's what I do. I can't help it. And then this is the other job that we need to continue mastering now that we can, even though it's not what I would normally pick because it doesn't give me a good boost. 20% more magic damage, 20% less physical damage is pretty nice. Then there was, so what was the other like magic one? The Lunarmancer? To go 20% more magic damage, which is probably pretty nice. 20% more magical damage, increase continual damage. Skylancer, that's really nice, but I wish I had. Yeah, like that's probably what I would choose then. Less magic damage, do more magic damage, and then take one that's less physical and more something. Let's see. Probably this one, less physical damage. So then I would get 20% less physical, 20% magical damage, doing 40% more magical damage. And increased food effectiveness. Plus whatever we get from mage, or just Aristotle, I don't know. I mean, that sounds pretty good. It's nice to have this all the way up. And how come this one doesn't have a bunch of lines behind it? I'd say maybe you get the lines when you master it, but we haven't mastered this one. Also, I don't know what mode change does. I don't understand this class. Increased physical damage. That's actually kind of nice. Tetra Gravitron. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see here. Nice. Fairy spell. A ranged magic attack that corresponds to your funds. Yeah, makes sense. Increased break damage. Enhanced normal attack. Change to short drop cooldown. Fair enough. Pretty excited to see what that's all about. Oh, I'm not going to lie. Also, we should be able to make a bunch of new things with all the rice we just got. So we need to go to the gas illusion, and we need to do various other things. Let's go ahead and put the seed in there. Let's go ahead and put the feed in there. And splendid horns. Splendid. I want to get more. Oh, there's apples I missed. I want to get more of those seeds. But I imagine we can cook a bunch of stuff that we could donate to the same place that we buy the seeds. So it makes sense just to do both, right? Plus, I think we can get back into the Caranoid. Maybe not till the end of the season. I don't know. Water side biome look like probably not much. Monolites, very nice. And the cave is it's trying. We're not there yet. Right inside. We'll cook some things before we head out. Things we have not cooked. The Kamamishi? Of course. Basically things that have needed rice. Rosy sea bream and Princess Chestnut steamed together with eaten rice for a soft, smooth texture. Indeed. These are the very cool looking carrots in there. Premium tuna sushi, of course. And pure medicinal porridge, which is something I'm pretty sure we needed. However, this will be interesting. I don't like the way that that wise man's root is laying there, looking at me, but okay. A meal made from wise man's root and eaten rice is said to be nourishing due to its medicinal ingredients. It's laying there all sultry at me. Okay. Well, I guess that's its prerogative. What do these things do for me? I didn't look. Stamina up, increase. Break increase up by 150. Interesting. Magic attack and wave damage up. I mean, that's pretty easy to make, and that's kind of all things I think I'd want. 6,000 HP. Sandla lightning piercing sage damage. Is that really that great? I mean, yeah, he heals a lot, I guess. I wouldn't consider that like top tier. It doesn't even give you like HP regen. Then I'd be like, okay, it's medicinal, I get it. But I don't get it. I don't understand anything. Let's see here. Let's go. Well, this isn't where I wanted to go. I want to go here. My bad. I have other things I can plant, but perhaps more rice is what I don't know if I really need more rice, actually. Not as much as the other things I probably have to plant. We'll buy some more though. It only takes 3 days to grow, so we get towards the end of the season. That could be pretty nice. This Eden is abandoned. I think at least the medicinal porridge was something we needed to turn in. Yeah, both of them. Nice. Oh no, we have the melting chocolate. Fantastic. And that. So we just need the premium tuna, which should be, if we catch 2 tunas, then we should, I think that's all we need to turn everything in. Ugh. What about you? What do you got for me? Nothing. Okay, great. Do we have 2 more spots for saplings? I feel like we do. Why didn't I just buy more? Oh, because we have those other trees that I need to plant still that we haven't found. I think I was trying to save room for that. The rice is cheap. It probably doesn't sell for, you know, anything, and that's fine, I guess. Let's actually maybe see what else I should grow. There's some tough choices here, I'm not gonna lie. We do need more paprika. Was it? From the book? I don't remember. I was say bellhops, but I don't think that's right because we collected a boatload of bellhops. Morelli plants. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get there. Actually. Watermelons, yep. Garlic, yep. And no, it's bellhops. Okay. That's great because we can turn a lot of those into beer and make a pretty good amount of money off of them. That's what I wanted. Except I don't have any. Okay. Tishatola. Probably assumed I needed a bunch of paprika or something. I don't have many paprika, like, ready to be cooked and stuff, so that's probably why I thought that. Who knows? Who knows what previous Absurdum was thinking? You know? Speaking of which, let's go to the mystery store real quick since we're here. Because I did collect one more doll, and I don't know how close we are to getting others. So to give you a nice accessory. 35, really? Oh, 30. Didn't I just collect one though? Okay. He seems pleased. Oh, 31. Okay, so it's just one. It's fine. Nice accessory, really. We already got one that gave us like a boost to JP. How nice does it need to be? Whatever. I just feel like that's gonna be hard to top. That's pretty much these things worth. Ooh. Everything's already watered and everything plowed, so we just have to throw them down. Which can take a while, but shouldn't be too bad. Actually, I'd kind of like to redo this whole thing, but I'm pretty happy with it overall. Some of those level 3 sprinklers probably, make it a little bit easier to make everything fit. Not really sure how that go because I had extra. Right. I was gonna say, didn't I plant 99 before? Well, I guess technically I have extra now too. Strangely enough. At least that can be even. And then that will be a while. We'll plant some other things though once it's time. Alright, let's go see what else is going on with the storyline, because I imagine it's things and stuff are happening. There's still things to unlock. Land? That doesn't make any sense, but okay. Look how cool I look. I don't really dig the fairy written, but just walking around this book like a baddie is pretty awesome. Oh, the secret room we couldn't get into before. They've unlocked it for us. And like leave a little bit of trail of magic behind me. That's pretty cool. We forgot to check out this room, and then we did, and we realized the whole time there's a secret to ending Quietus. Whoops. Absurdum, you're here. I think that's everyone then. Okay, so what's this clue about the Quietus? Well, we don't know if it'll be useful. There may be information in Geist's chamber that we can use. But this is his room? When you say Geist, you mean the one who tried to destroy the world, that Geist. One and the same. Why on earth would he, of all beings, have any clues about how they end the Quietus? He was the one who was proposed the Heaven Shell. Oh, excuse me, that came out of nowhere. No, I don't mean Geist's new persona. Oh, the old one. Affirmative. His former persona? That makes sense. There must be something that version of the Geist knows. He gave us the coordinates to the Lost Guy after all. Originally, Geist was part of a cloud whose goal was to quell the Quietus. I was also a helper. But one day, Geist disconnected from the collective and began concealing information. I do think there may be something we could use in the information he squirreled away. Then why didn't we start looking here in the beginning? That's a great question. If it were that easy, we would have, obviously. His room is sealed tight with a strict lock mechanism. We've never been able to open it. But this morning, one of the locks dropped off. Probably an effect of the proto falling. Sure. Well, at least they gave an excuse why we didn't just immediately do this. Anyway, we should be able to open it. So we can finally enter. Now, yes, you have our things. Just doing what I should. Let's get in there and start looking around. Why we didn't just immediately go to this cutscene, but okay. So this is where Geist once called home. Welcome. Beep boop. Are you an enemy? No, I harbor no malice, nor any desire to harm you. I'm a miniature support device created by Geist from Persona, Geist Mark II. Mark II? Correct. However, I'm merely a program made to ensure the work he left behind is accomplished. Think of me as the last will and testament. That's an interesting idea. So, what work did Geist leave behind? Surely you already know, the eradication of the Quietus. The locks on the door are here programmed to open in the event that you rejected the Heaven Shell. Ah, so that's why. Wait, can we slow down a second? You mean to say that the past Geist even knew about the Heaven Shell? Correct. Geist predicted that the project would be carried out by his restored persona. The scientist girl there, Aria, her presence could have been the final piece needed. At any rate, you rejected the Heaven Shell and have earned your right to enter this room. I see. So, Mark II, how much do you know about the Quietus? Good question. Let's go over what we know. Quietus is a phenomenon that disperses Gaia dust into the atmosphere at the turning point of the seasons. The origin of the Gaia dust is, as you have already surmised, the Seaslight themselves. That's right, the Seaslight are the clones of the Absurdum cell found in the Red Queen. So it's natural to consider the Seaslight as the origin, much the same way that the Red Queen was. And anything caught up by the Seaslight turns strange. Naturally, we Seth were able to accumulate regular research into the Seaslight. I believe the Dianthus will know a lot about that. Correct. However, none of our research was able to detect an anomaly. That's right, even during Quietus, the Seaslight were normal, at least via the system we had built. As a matter of fact, we still have not found a reason for the peculiar glow during Quietus. But didn't you make the Seaslight? As much as I hate to admit it, that's correct. They were originally devices for planting Absurdum cells with clones. But as we do not know everything about Absurdum cells, facets of the Seaslight's operation are still a mystery to us. Exactly. At any rate, not being able to find any anomaly is what brought Seth's research into the Quietus to a halt. But not for Geist. What did you say? What follows is concealed information that even Dianthus does not know. Geist discovered a phenomenon where the Absurdum cells would act as though naturalized when on lost Gaia. Naturalized. Correct. To put it simply, it gradually displayed power to revert this planet, Gaia, into the lost Gaia it was before. That sounds bad, since that planet's dead. The transformation was small at first, but substances from lost Gaia began to reappear on Gaia. They accompanied in any energization of the Seaslight and seemed to have some correlation with Quietus. Hold on a moment. So, like, with the Heaven's Egg? Not just Heaven's Egg, several other structures appeared. There's the philosophical flame and the automata too. Oh yeah, that's true. How did they get here? That's correct. They too are part of this naturalization phenomenon. Geist called it the planetary nightmare. And so, for the sake of the investigation, he decided to further energize the Seaslight. Correct. But Geist did not know the Absurdum cell would cause substances from lost Gaia to appear. The Absurdum cell implanted by the Seaslight may be a clone, but it is not of lost Gaia. They have no physical relationship. This is true. This is what brought Geist's investigation to a standstill. However, he was able to develop a hypothesis. What if the Absurdum cell was linked to non-physical space? Something shared, akin to a planet's memory. Non-physical space, but that. It was the only way to explain the phenomenon that was occurring. Let's call it a planetary storage. It must be a place where the memories of the planets are kept. The Absurdum cells have a connection that passes through that non-physical space. Surely, the causes of Quietus is hidden somewhere in there. If that were the case, then it would be impossible for the Seth to analyze, given their physical circuitry. Geist had to come to terms with that fact. And so he began to break down and commit violence, He began to obsess over human evolution because he could feel his own artificial limitations. But if such truth flowed into the collective consciousness, it would pollute the logic centers of the Seth. So he severed his link. Correct. He concealed his research reports until such a time that you would be able to reach them. The planet's memory center. Finding it all a bit hard to believe. I can't say for sure. What happened as a phenomenon can one day be made clear by humans. It's what I pride myself on as a scientist, but this time I'm not sure. What do you think? Hold on, I have to think about it. That's like a planet's soul? That's such a Gaian interpretation. Just the planet as a life form. However, none of us were able to detect nor control the Proto's fall. Given we do not understand everything about the Seaslight, how can we say anything is impossible? It is merely a hypothesis after all. It does not need to be believed yet. If you want to search the planet's memory center, then I can give you access to Geist's energization program. Words. The program should stir a reaction from the Seaslight, correct? We will need it if that's what it takes to operate the door to the planet's memory center. Then I will share the program with you. Is it necessary to bend down, or? You received Geist's program. Geist was unable to learn the secrets behind the Quietus. There is no way to confirm that you will be able to either. Absurdum. In the final moment, the Geist you defeated wagered his entire being on the future you choose. The chances of you fusing a logical end to the Heaven Shell were predicted to be extremely low. That is why Geist wagered on the future. You came here fighting against logic to do something extraordinary. But the logical irrationality is what makes humanity what it is. Sure. Unique ability to dream. To expand the realm of possibility is the duty of the intelligent life form. So please retain your humanity until the very end. Beep boop. I just want to cast magic on things. This is the final will of Geist's former persona. It has opened a path for us. We're going to use the program, right? Geist left it for us. It feels like such a dangerous thing to use. He was trying to shatter the planet. I don't think that should be a worry. The program he used for that was an persists program. A persists. Although it could still be risky. In what way? If we energize the Seaslight, then we might end up causing Quietus early. Isn't that right? I would say so. While it was short, Quietus did occur when Geist energized the Seaslight. Oh, I see. We do not want to be too quick to rouse them then, do we? Is there anything we can do about it? Not unless there's some way that we can stop the dispersal of Gaia dust. Could the fairies make a barrier? Fairies! No, there's no way we can ask them to create one large enough. They'd die from exhaustion. Barrier isn't a bad idea, though. We can use the Quietus barrier. I see what you're saying. Is there a portion of the Heaven Shell we could borrow? There must be. If we could temporarily cover the continent with Quietus barrier, we could use that chance to... You know what? It's not impossible. Interesting idea. We should speak to Geist immediately. He must be at the unoccupied throne now. I'm sorry, what? So I need to open this part of the map up. There we go. I like you, little dude. Please retain your 10-minute... Okay. Just... You broke him. He's stuck on a loop. Machines hate loops. I think we're gonna have to eat one of these. Oop. That's pretty cool. Still don't understand why we can't use the fairies, but whatever. Run? Is that what we were talking about? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna mine this stuff real quick. So I feel like I need it. Okay, I did not need those, but that's alright. Hey there, Kit Kat. I got a chubby cat in my lap. Yep, that's you, you're chubby. Absurdum. What's your plan going to end the Quietus? We have an idea. You do? Oh, that was faster than I expected. Which is why we're here, guys. We want your help. So what do you need from me? You want to use the Quietus barrier system that you were going to use for your Paradise project. What? You know, I thought you had no interest in the Heaven Shell. Changed your minds, have you? This isn't about Paradise. What do you mean by that? Explain the situation. Oh, you want to use the Quietus barrier so you can energize the Seaslight. That's an interesting proposal. I won't refuse your help. To help you, although there is one problem. Don't tell me. You'll wither away in the area outside the barrier. No, even for a short time, that shouldn't be an issue. The problem is energy. An entire continent is far larger than Heaven's Shell was intended to cover. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it will require an exterior energy source. Exterior energy source? I've got batteries. I've got like 10 of them. We'll be good. We do not use the residual energy from the proto. Oh, there's an idea. This Seaslight might have enough energy reserve. You might be right. If you divert the residual energy from the fallen proto to the castle illusion. Oh, that's the ticket. Seems like we stop leaving the mic alone. So just sit down. Seems like we're already well on our way. This is really just coming together, isn't it? If memory serves, the proto fell into the Northern Sea. We should rally the airship post-haste. Long episodes, man. Just go home, I guess. Look funny when I run. Oh yeah, it really is a place we can go to up here. Didn't even think about that. That'd be cool if this was like an in-game dungeon. Oh, that'd be really cool. I don't know how it would be, I guess, but... Is this the Seaslight? Obviously. It's really something. I wonder if it still has power. Leave the mic alone. Well, let's go and find out. Do your beep boop thing. Well, not perfect. It still seems to be operational. We should be able to send any residual energy to the castle illusion. That's great. We should go and tell Geist right away. Okay, I guess. Strange amount of just running back and forth for reason, but whatever. Yeah, seems as though the energy from the proto has made it here without issues. Simulations show that we can create a large enough Quietus barrier for a short period of time. Thank goodness. In which case, I will time the operation of the barrier for the precise moment you need it. When the time comes, you will have the full power of the set behind you. That works for me. Thank you for helping us, Geist. Gratitude is unnecessary. It is your parents who created the Quietus barrier, remember? It is a human invention. It is yours to do with as you please. Well, thank you nonetheless. You're baffling. But that is the human way. We have fought for the last 2,000 years for the sake of humanity. We are well aware of your inconceivability. Which is why I do not mind this back and forth from time to time. Not to mention the sense of nostalgia it gives me. Absurdum, now that you have rejected my project, you must follow your own path if you believe. Show me what humans dream. Do what you must, and you will have our support to the fullest. For an artificial intelligence such as ours, which surpasses that of humanity. It is our raison d'être, something French. He certainly has a flair for the dramatic, doesn't he? Conditions are optimal. All is left is to initiate the energization program. I made it so we can operate it from the airship. Let's go to the bridge when you're ready. This is already a long episode. I think we're gonna go back home and do this in the next episode. So even though it's still pretty early, is there anything else I need to cook with rice, actually? Anything else that we're kind of waiting on? Great tuna, yeah. No surprise. Premium tuna. Okay, it's really just tuna. We've almost actually cooked everything, which is pretty cool. Just missing tunas. Each rice is worth 35, which is very, very little. Decent money off the sugars and stuff. Not positive we really need money for anything, but you know. Alright, well this is where I will end the episode. I want to thank everyone for coming by. Do let me know your thoughts. It's great to see this post-game content stuff, as there does seem to be a lot more going on than just kind of an open-ended farming part of the game, which is initially what I expected. So thank you for coming by. Please take care of yourself, stay safe, and I hope to see everybody again real soon. Bye-bye.